Mother Teresa once said, "People are often unreasonable and self-centered. Forgive them anyway. If you are kind, people may accuse you of ulterior motives. Be kind anyway. If you are honest, people may cheat you. Be honest anyway. If you find happiness, people may be jealous. Be happy anyway. The good you do today may be forgotten tomorrow. Do good anyway. Give the world the best you have, and it may never be enough. Give your best anyway, for you see, in the end, it was never between you and them anyway." I have to be honest, these 4 years of high school have been very challenging. Coming from a large public school, I would sometimes question whether I made the right decision to attend such a small high school. But my coach always told me, "Keep your eye on the prize." It was such a simple phrase, but one whose power I would later learn. No matter what I was dealing with or what my complaints were, other than that phrase, he didn't have much to say. Of course, that angered me. I felt as if he didn't understand the adversity I was facing, nor did he think it was a big deal. But when you're 16 years old, every challenge, regardless of how small, seems impossible to conquer. And what did that mean anyway? Keep your eye on the prize. However, I always listened and took what he said to heart, as there was usually a lesson in his words, and maybe a lesson would come from these words too. At one point though, I thought I hit my breaking point, but that phrase wasn't enough and was the last thing I wanted to hear. This was also when I finally realized the value that phrase held. After a certain set of difficult experiences, I found that I just wasn't happy anymore, and I needed change. I wanted to get out and go somewhere new. I was ready to start over. But once again, I felt I owed it to my coach to have a conversation with him. I was expecting this conversation to be like all the others, always ending in the same way. However, this interaction was different. The one time I wasn't expecting advice is the one time he gave it to me. However, it didn't sit well. I had talked about leaving school before, but he had never encouraged me to follow through with it until now. It was his encouragement that made me realize this is exactly what I didn't want. I didn't want to leave. I always knew in my heart staying here was best for me, but at the time I was blinded and I let other people dictate what my future would be. It was at that moment when I realized that other people don't define who you are. Running away doesn't fix anything. Throughout your life, wherever you go, there will always be adversity, and the grass isn't always greener on the other side. It's always easier to quit than to keep fighting, and in fact, the more you quit, the easier it becomes. But then it hit me. The best thing you can do for yourself is to keep your eye on the prize. I understood that now. Stay true to yourself and keep pushing. Learn to bounce back and not let anyone keep you from doing what you want and achieving your goals. I learned it's not the falling down, it's the getting up that matters. You can't please everyone. Nothing you do will ever be enough, so please yourself. What other people think shouldn't matter. Become so confident in who you are that no one's opinion, rejection, or behavior can rock you. Other people do not define you. It's your life, not theirs. And in the famous words of Dr. Seuss, be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter and those who matter don't mind. Thank you. Shout outs, my Asian family, Connie, Jim, Catherine, you, and Johnny. Thanks for always being there to make me laugh. You guys made Outdoor Ed unforgettable, and I can't wait to experience the rest of senior year with you guys. Jaden, thank you for being the best sister I never had and an even better twin. Words can't express how much I appreciate our friendship. You're the perfect blend of pure, raw, and true, and I couldn't have made it without you. Thank you for everything you do for me. I love you. Kaylee, I know you couldn't be here today, but I just wanted you to know I couldn't have made it this far without you by my side. Thank you for everything you do for me. Thank you for being my rock and always being there to support me in any decision I make. But most importantly, thank you for teaching me the true definition of friendship. You've been my best friend since the 5th grade, and I'm so appreciative of everything you've done for me. I love you. Jenna, my favorite semi-adult ever. Thank you for always looking out for me and being there, especially to make fun of me for my injuries. I appreciate all that you do for me and driving me around places. I'll miss you when I go to college, but whenever you're down for Disneyland, hit me up. Tatum, I've known you for about 12 years, but I'm so thankful you came to RHP and I got to know you as a teammate and a close friend. Thank you for always listening to my rants and giving me some of the best advice. Girls basketball team, it's been a long ride and I can't wait to see what this next season has in store for us. I'm very proud of each and every one of you. Kevin, happy birthday. But thank you for being so welcoming during VBS and forcing me to go on houseboats. You have given me the opportunity to develop some of my closest friendships as I continue to grow in my faith. Patricio, Daniel, Harmony, and Angela. I know you guys couldn't be here, but thank you. I look forward to making more memories with you and more life experiences. I love all you guys. Troy, Brandon, and Nick, thank you guys for being there for me and making school a little more interesting. You always know how to make me laugh and make school a little more bearable. To Brandon and Troy, thank you for helping me in my classes, especially math, and to Nick, I'm sorry I ditched you in environmental science. Coach Meekin, thank you for supporting me and always checking in on me to make sure I'm doing well. I appreciate everything you've done for me. Coach Mason, I know you couldn't be here, but I wanted to thank you for all your support throughout my high school career and for pushing me to become a better player in person. You taught me so many life lessons I'll never forget, and it was an honor to play under you for 4 years. Coach Rachel, I know we just met, but thank you for being so understanding and easy to talk to. I appreciate you opening up your classroom as a safe place, and I'm looking forward to this upcoming season with you. Popong Gong, you guys are some of the most generous people to exist. Thank you for always for going out of your way to make sure I have everything I need, even when it's an inconvenience. I truly appreciate everything you do for me, and I don't know what I'd do without you guys. Thank you for everything. I love you. Luke, I know we argue a lot and don't really talk or see each other for a couple days, but I appreciate everything you do for me. Thank you for always getting me food, even though I know you don't want to. I know I always tell you to move out, but I really will miss you, especially in college. Thanks for being the best big brother I could ask for. I love you. Mom and Dad, words can't express how much you guys mean to me. Thank you for the numerous sacrifices and providing me with everything I ask for. Although I don't always show it and take it for granted, I really do appreciate the endless support and unconditional love you have for me. Thank you for being the best parents a kid could ask for. I'm very lucky. I love you guys. Thank you.